G'day, I'm Bretto from Jackson Lures with another lure clinic. Well, today we're talking about the KAIKEN stick bait. The KAIKEN was a collaboration between Tackle World Australia and the lure designers at Jackson in Japan. And together they've come up with a pretty unique stick bait with a fair few differences. Let's start with the body construction and the materials used, because that is what makes this lure so good. It's got extra thick body material and extra thick stainless steel wire, and it is wire through construction. And what that means is there is a piece of wire going from the front toe point all the way through to the middle hook point, all the way through to the rear hook point. So it is a one piece of wire, and that can't pull out. And that's super important when you're fishing for those large, toothy, hard pulling critters. It's a sinking stick bait, and the weight placement is very strategic, and I love a sinking stick bait for a couple of reasons. One is the obvious one, and that is casting distance if you're using this lure land-based. The other one is if you are chasing a feeding bait school from a boat and you don't have a lot of time and you've got to get it out there, you can cast it into the wind without a problem. But the thing that I love about this the most is when you are using it in the blue water conditions and it is a little bit choppy, or there is a little bit of a swell running, it doesn't spend a lot of time out of the water. A lot of stick baits are quite round and bulbous, and they end up being like a flying fish. They spend more time out of the water than in the water. But the KAIKEN really darts around and pierces those little pieces of chop, so it really spends a bit of time under the water as well as skipping across the surface of the water, and that really entices the fish, and that is super important. Also, being a sinking stick bait, you can let it sink down underneath the bait schools and then retrieve it back with an erratic action as well, and bring the fish up to the surface if you wish. It comes in three sizes: a 110, a 140 and a 180. That's the KAIKEN stick bait. Catching fish all around the world, and especially in Australia. Jump into Tack World, check her out.